Hi, I'm Mary Rice. I'd like to welcome everybody into my kitchen. I'm excited today because we're launching Kraft's newest product, Philadelphia Cooking Creme, and this one has Italian cheese and herb. I thought when I saw this new product that would be perfect for my chicken lasagna that I make. I normally use the brick cream cheese and you have to soften it and add other things to it. So I was so excited about this newest product because it's spoonable, it's so easy to use, and it's so rich and creamy. So the first thing I'm going to do to get ready to make my chicken lasagna is I'm going to heat the cooking cream and get the sauce ready. So all we have to do is just spoon this right into the pan. You don't have to get it out like the other kind and soften it first. It's ready to use. It already has all the flavorings and seasonings in it, so I don't have to worry about whether I have all of the things in my cabinet that I'm going to need when I get it out to make it. Kraft's really taken the guesswork out of seasoning by putting the flavors already in the cream cheese. So all I have to do to this now is whisk in 2 cups of milk. You can use any kind of milk that you want, 2% or whole milk. I am using skim milk, actually. So I'm going to put this on a medium heat, and I'm going to heat it until it's just heated through so I can melt my shredded Parmesan cheese in it. So I'm going to let that cook a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to get my pan ready. I've already sprayed it with some Pam, just so that it won't stick when I try to get it out later. And I'm going to use 2 cups of chicken. And what I've got here is canned chicken. You can use some rotisserie chicken if you have some left over, or you can even just cook your chicken breast or whatever you want to put in it. But you'll need about 2 cups. And I have a 1.5 cups of shredded Parmesan cheese. I have a 1/2 cup of sliced fresh mushrooms, a 1/4 cup of finely chopped red onion, and a 1/2 cup of sun-dried tomatoes. Now I'm going to be using these lasagna noodles that you don't have to pre-cook, because this recipe for me is all about convenience. The ingredients are simple, especially now with the flavored cream cheese, that I don't have to get all my seasonings out. I can just whip this up real quick. So I think it's just about warm enough. So what I'm going to do is whisk in the cheese now so it'll get melty. And this thickens a little bit as it cooks, so it's going to make a rich sauce. I don't know if you can see it from here, but the cheese is melting in there and it's really smelling good. I wish you could smell this. So we're going to be ready in just a minute, and we're going to assemble our lasagna and get it in the oven. So the first thing we need to do is put a small layer of our sauce in the bottom of the pan. Just about that much, just for our noodles to sit on. And we're going to put in 2 noodles right in the bottom. This is an 8x8 pan. I'm going to put a little bit more sauce now on top of those noodles. And it's just my husband and I now since the kids are gone, so I've learned to make things on a smaller scale. And this recipe is just perfect for this size dish, so it makes a good meal and some leftovers. So after the sauce, the next thing I'll put in is a little bit of our chicken. Just kind of spread it out there. And I like chicken breast, but like I said, you can use a rotisserie chicken or something else where you have a mixture of white meat and dark meat. It doesn't matter, whatever your family likes. So there we go. Spread it all around. Okay. And then I'm going to put in a little bit of the mushrooms. And about 1/2 of our red onions. Now I've chopped them pretty fine because I don't like to get a big piece of onion, and it also helps them cook a little bit quicker when they're smaller. And now our sun-dried tomatoes. And the jar I found had them chopped already. You can have, if you have the whole ones, you can leave them whole, but these were already chopped, so that's what I'm using. And you just spread them around there. I did drain a little bit of the oil off of them too, but that's up to you too. It doesn't really matter. Alright, now I'm going to put just a little bit more sauce on there. And we're going to build our next layer. I'm going to put on 2 more noodles. Press them down on there a little bit, add a little more sauce, just to cover them. And we're going to do the same thing over again. I've taken it out of the oven, and this is what it looks like. The cheese is nice and melted, and it's all bubbly. We're going to let it set about 5 minutes, and then we're going to cut a piece and see how it tastes. And now for the best part, we're going to taste it. It's delicious. The Philadelphia Cooking Creme is going to be in the stores in the middle of January, and I know it's just going to fly off the shelves. Make sure you get yourself some because it's delicious. Thanks!